Hey everyone, it's Insko here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Slander's new album, Thrive. From what I know, I think this is actually Slander's first album. Obviously, Slander have been around for a little while now. I've reacted to quite a few of their songs as well. And I'll be completely honest before we get into the review and say that Slander are sometimes a bit hit and miss for me. Some of their songs I do quite like Halfway Down was probably my favourite one that they've released recently. But then songs like Walk on Water I feel like don't really live up to what I feel like they could do. So even though I've heard some of these songs before, I'm going to be going through and listening to the album in its full length as it was intended to be listened to. If you do want to check out my first initial reactions to some of these songs, they're on the channel. Anyway, let's get into track number 1, which is called Kill Me With Silence with Medic. This one I haven't actually heard before, which is nice because I feel like albums normally start out with the ones that you have heard before, so... Okay. I need to stop saying okay all the time. Every reaction video. Every... Really nice vocals. Yeah, I'm liking the atmosphere on this one so far with like all of the strings and everything. And the harmonies too. Solid start, to be fair. I don't know whether this one's going to have a drop or not. I guess we'll see. I think maybe it's one of those songs that will have a drop like all the way at the end. Maybe not. Nah, I think I'm right. Even like that reverb is quite nice on the vocal. I feel like with an album, the first track is very important because it kind of like sets the tone for the album in a way. Especially ones that kind of want to portray some sort of story through the album. I don't know whether this will do that or not. I don't know whether this is going to be like a journey. I feel like most sort of melodic albums tend to feel like it's some sort of journey. I'm not gonna lie though, like, I don't know whether this is something I'd necessarily choose to listen to, like, out of any other songs, but it's a very, very solid song, like, so far. I'm gonna say so far, because if the drop just comes through and it's not it. It's cool so far though. I don't even know if there is a drop. I don't think there is. I'm happy with this. Drums are really nice. It's very cinematic. Like I've just been watching a movie trailer or something. Really nice piano. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I gotta admit, that was a pretty cool song. I rate that. I really do rate that. Straight off the bat, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Like I was saying though, I don't really know if it's a song that I would specifically choose to listen to. But I think like the flow of the song, the vocals, the harmonies, the atmosphere, just everything about it was a really, really nice song. And I think it definitely sets the tone for the album. Moving on to track number 2, we have Nothing Hurts Like Goodbye, and it's with Kiara. I've heard of Kiara before, but I'm not too sure where from. I just recognize the name. I told you, my heart should be yours for the taking. Okay. Somebody else and it's breaking. vocal is very up front, which is interesting. Okay, it's alright. I'm not loving it. I mean, the hooks on the pre-chorus is alright. Okay. Pretty cool hook. See what the drop says. I'm intrigued. I don't love it at the moment, but it's alright. I felt like a big volume difference. I tell you what, that's not bad. That's not bad. Love that guitar. The thing is, I've like I say, I've done some song reaction videos to Slander before, and I always have something to say about Slander songs. Like, there's always something that to me, I wouldn't really say feels a bit off, because I guess it's just their sound in a way. But I've had a few people, I'm talking all the way through this song, sorry. I've had people comment and say, like, they feel like Slander tries to not be generic. So they kind of try and do something different, but it almost does more bad than good. Which I totally agree with. Because like, I was saying that because the drums in the verse then to me felt a bit strange. This drop's not bad though. I'd say this was a pretty up there drop from Slander, I'd say. Sounds 10 times thicker than Walk on Water. I can't wait to listen to that one. Even that's quite nice actually with that bass. Yeah, it's an alright song actually. You know, it's not too bad. It's good, but it feels a little bit strange with like the verses mainly, because it felt like the vocal was really in your face, and I almost felt like I had to turn my volume up a bit to kind of hear the rest of the song. And then when the drop came in, that was obviously a lot louder, and yeah. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm being picky. I tend to listen a lot more to like the actual music than the vocals, at least on the first time around anyway. Yeah, I think I'd rate that one an 8 out of 10 as well. For track number 3, we've got Replay with Dylan Matthew. I did do a song reaction video on this when it came out. I can't really say I've listened to it a whole lot though, so I'm excited to hear it again. I remember it, yeah. I do really like Dylan Matthew.
Do you remember those days when we thought we had it all? Such young love, but
has a really nice voice, and I think his voice really suits the style of music as well.
in the back of that car.
What am I on about? Yeah, I have heard this song like a few times. I don't know why I said I haven't heard it that much or in a while. So I think it was in my playlist for quite a bit. But you didn't know yourself, so how could I? So how could I? If I could press replay and do it all again. Like, I think this one from Slander is pretty solid. It's like one of the ones that I rate this song. If I Like, it's nice. It still feels like there's a gap in there. Like, it doesn't have that sort of like low mid sound or something, and the kick is quite punchy, but I'm just being very nitpicky. I'm being very nitpicky.
If you could go back in time, babe,
Overall,
would you change
it's a song. Well, I mean, obviously it's a song. It's a song that I enjoy, even if there's some things about it which, you know, listening to it the way that I listen to music initially, I can be quite, I don't know, picky.
I sat back on the couch and I watched you fix your hair, and I made you someone else, but you didn't seem to care.
There's actually 3 collabs with Dylan Matthew on this album.
But you didn't know yourself, so how could I? So how could I? If I could press replay and do it all again, I will watch you break the
I feel like it has a nice hook as well, this song.
back 1,000 times a day, so I could see your face. I would always have you with me one way. If I could press replay, if I could press replay, if I could press replay, so I could see.
And I like this extended drop as well. I feel like it has the energy. It's nice. It is a nice song. I have no idea what I rated it out of 10 the first time I listened to it, but it's pretty cool. It's interesting that they done that as like the first song with Dylan Matthew on the album though. Yeah, I like it still. I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10, and the only real reason I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10 is because I already feel a bit bored of the song. That's just because it's came out before, it's been in my playlist, I'm already kind of over it in a way, but it's nice that it's on the album. For track number 4, we have probably one of my favorite Slander songs at the moment anyway. It's called Halfway Down with Ashley Drake. Now this one I have listened to a fair bit and I still really like the song. I think it's just a really, really nice song. Like the vibe of the song, also Ashley Drake's vocals are incredible on this song. I really feel like he needs to work with more melodic bass artists after this.
I've been lying for my teeth. Is it so hard to see?
I love this song. I'm pretty sure I rated this a 10 out of 10 when I first reacted to it. Spoiler. But
Nobody gets
it's a really nice song.
and it gets so lonely.
It's quite weird because if I listen to any melodic bass song and I finish listening to it and it's not in a playlist, my Spotify would just play this after. I think I've just listened to it that many times. It's like, oh, we know you like this one.
It's not enough, it's not enough. And overthinking everything, I'm barricaded.
I'd be quite curious to see how they came across Ashley Drake, actually. Because from what I saw, I don't think he actually, like, really had anything to do with melodic bass or anything like that, so... I love that little, like, soft pluck sound in the background as well. It's like an art. This bit here is probably, if I was going to make any change to the song, I'd get rid of this little section. Because it just feels a bit unnecessary. It's strange as well because I'm not normally a fan of the ones that are slow moving. Like, basically 2 minutes into the song and there's not a drop yet. But It is a really good song. I think I like it so much because it's full. Like, why can they not just make every song like this? The lead ain't anything special. It's like a little art thing, but just like that is thick. Snare, punchy, kick, punchy. Like, just, oh, it's sick. Really sick.
I'm scared that you'll see the same me I see.
I like the variety on the snares too. There's just a lot to listen to.
What would you say another night?
It doesn't feel like a weak production, which is nice. It's very nice. I was really happy when I first listened to it because I was like, I keep making these song reaction videos on Slander and then just like talking shit the whole time. But then it's like they put out a song that I genuinely really liked, and I was happy because, you know, I got to post a video saying I like a Slander song. So don't get me wrong, Slander's good. Slander is good. But like I said in the beginning, it's hit and miss with me. So far, this album, pretty solid. But we still have a few on here which I've heard before, which, you know. I like this too. Keeping the vocal in the drop. So nice. I gotta admit, like, half of the reason I love this song is because of Ashley Drake's vocals. I think if they had a different vocalist, I don't think I'd like it as much. Like, production wise, obviously I still like it, but I just think, like, his vocals are perfect for the song. Like, I have goosebumps. And I've heard this song like 50 times. It is a really sick song. Really, really sick song. 10 out of 10 still. I don't know. There's something about it that I just really love. And I think that it probably is still going to be my favorite Slander song. Moving on to track number 5. We're halfway through the album after this one. This is called Monster and it's with Nightmare. Nightmare also recently put out an album. If you want me to do an album reaction to that, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'll upload it next week or something. Let's give it a listen. Interesting. Vocalist on this. No idea who it is though, isn't tagged.
Just staring at the darkness. And you did this to me and carried on regardless. Why you so fucking heartless? Now you wonder how I got like this. I got blood on both my hands. Yeah,
this is actually pretty sick so far. Okay, I'm here for it. It's definitely caught my attention. This section isn't too crazy. Some guitar or something would be nice, I think, but I'm not a fan of that kick, not gonna lie. I'm being picky again. What's the drop? Drums are nice. That melody is not... I feel like they could have done something better than that. That verse was quite promising. I like the vocalist. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like kind of enjoying it, I guess.
I was trying to give you love. You were trying to fuck around. It took a while to figure out, but look what happened now.
Oh, the auto-tune on that.
Everything you did just makes me stronger. So I guess you made a monster. So I guess you made a monster. So I guess you made a monster. So I guess.
Kind of want a different drop. That was cool. I like this little feel as well. I don't know. It's alright. I don't hate it, but like... that melody is just very... I don't know. Half-assed. This outro bit is cool. That like guitar, I think it is. It's like really distorted. A bit of acoustic. It's not acoustic, is it? Electric. I don't know. It's all right. I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. It might grow on me. I think the kick in the build up is probably my most thing I don't like. It just seems very like clicky and almost painful to listen to. And then the melody on the drop, it wasn't grabbing me at all. I feel like they could have done something really cool. Like I think in the intro it sounded like they had some sort of like distorted vocal chop or something along the lines of that. I think having something like that in the drop might have been nicer, but it felt a little bit, I don't know, underwhelming, I guess is the right word. Right, track number 6 is Love Is Gone with Dylan Mafia. I don't know whether you've ever heard this song before. Let's be honest, I feel like everyone's heard this song before. And I mean, if you haven't heard the song, you must have heard one of the 40 remixes that they released of that song, right? I'm gonna stop. This song, it's alright. It's alright. I haven't really listened to it a whole lot, to be honest, because I think I didn't mind it when it was released about 5 years ago, or whenever it was. I have some like criticisms on the marketing of this song, which I'll talk about at the end. But yeah. I actually don't remember this verse at all. I don't feel like I've heard this bit before. I just know the hook. I mean, 86 million plays though, like, fair play.
I'm sorry, don't leave me. I want you here with me. I know that your love is gone. I can't breathe, I'm so weak. I know this isn't easy. Don't tell me that your love is gone. That your love is gone.
Okay. I feel so judgmental. But I just don't... Right, I gotta be completely honest. I don't understand the hype behind this song. I really don't. It's... I mean, maybe it's just because it sounds like the type of music that was released when it came out. Like, you know, you listen to like Skrillex in 2013 and you're like, I used to like this because it sounds so like underwhelming now because of the stuff that's out now. So maybe it's that. I don't know. Is this actually the original song? Because I don't remember this at all. I feel like if I'm gonna get any hate on this video, this is where it's gonna come from. Oh, I don't know. I tell you what, like, I get a bit scared to have an opinion on YouTube sometimes. I know, like, literally every single one of my videos is me stating my opinion, but some people seem to think I have a wrong opinion all the time. So I kind of get a bit like, I don't want to give off the impression like I could do any better. You know what I mean? Like, this bit's nice. I think I get a bit annoyed with artists like Slander because sometimes they make really good songs, like Halfway Down, and I'm sure there's other songs as well that I like. But then it's like when they put out a song that just feels so weak and like they try and do something different but it just doesn't work. I think I just get a bit annoyed by it because I'm like, the potential is there and you've just like flopped it. So that's all it is. It's not me saying like I could do any better. It's not me hating on them or anything. Overall, I'm gonna rate that song, I'm actually gonna rate it like a 4 out of 10, to be honest, because it's not something that I really listened to. And I want to take a little moment to just kind of comment on some of the things I wanted to comment on about this one. Because fair enough, 86 million streams, big well done. Like, that's a big number. I do think that they've seen that though, or I don't know whether them necessarily, or the management, or the label, or what, but someone along the lines has seen that and just gone, we're gonna get every electronic artist to do a remix of this song. And if you go on their Spotify, there's about 40 remixes of this song. I think they were still releasing remixes of this song like last year, and the song's like, I don't even know how old, like 3 or 4 years old, I think. I just don't understand it. Like, I kind of do. I know it's because they just want to keep getting the song more and more streams, like keep trying to get it in front of people all the time. But from like a music listener perspective, obviously I make my own music too, so maybe I have a different perspective as well, but like they're really trying to rinse it. Like, they're killing it. Like, they've taken the song, gone, oh okay, it's popular, done 40 remix and just buried it, and then put it on the album 4 years later. But I don't know, I personally not really a fan of the song. I don't really see the hype behind it, but I have no hate against Slander or anything like that. Like I was saying, everything's my own opinion. Anyway, track number 7 is called Walk on Water. This is with Rory and Dylan Matthew, and it's titled Love Is Gone Part 2. It's the same vocalist that was on Love Is Gone, but it's also Rory now as well. I did do a song reaction video to this when it originally came out. I feel like there was like a decent amount of hype behind this song when it was building up to be released. I love Rory's vocals. Love Rory's vocals. Doing all these reaction videos, I've learned or like discovered so many, not only producers but vocalists as well, and really, really nice. I feel like she has a unique voice. Like, everything here is really nice. The simplicity of it works well here. And I think it also works well because it doesn't sound like Slander's trying to do anything too different. And Dylan Mafia as well. I feel like it's quite a slow moving song. But it makes sense for a song like this to be a slow moving song, you know, because like it's meant to be emotional. So I completely get it. It does have the longest build-up that I've ever heard, though. It's mad to think, innit? 3 minutes into a song without a drop. Some songs are 3 minutes long. Mad. I'm not gonna lie, this is like the third time I've heard this song. I really didn't give it a chance when it came out. And I'll tell you what though, it's not as bad as I remember. But it's still not quite there. I mean, like, if I had to pick Love Is Gone or Walk on Water. I think I'd probably pick this one just because Rory's on it as well. And I think that this song is a cleaner song, I think, than Love Is Gone. Love Is Gone feels a bit, just thin and, I don't know. Like, drop-wise, this drop's thin too, but I mean, like, in terms of the verse and the actual, like, structure of it. I feel like both of their vocals sound really nice together too. I like that this one has a bit more energy behind it, like this build. I don't think it's too bad. It just feels really like it's missing something. The pitched vocals are also nice. Yeah, it's definitely not as bad as I remember. I'm going to give that one like a 6 out of 10. I have no idea what I rated it the first time around. But yeah, it's an alright song. It's alright. You know, I don't absolutely hate it. I think it has a lot of potential and it just didn't hit for me. But yeah, it's an alright song. Track number 8, we have Before Dawn. This is just by Slander and not featuring any vocalists, or at least tagged. This one did come out before the album, but I haven't actually listened to it. And from what I know, people in my Discord server were saying this is more of like a club kind of tune. So I'm intrigued to see what a Slander club song sounds like. I mean, straight away, I gotta say, like, I rate the fact that they've put something different on the album, because albums need variety. You can't just have 10 solid melodic bass tracks like that. So the fact that they started with something very mellow, had a load of melodic bass or future bass or, you know, whatever you want to call it, and then spiced it up a little bit, I rate it. Okay, this is not me. Straight away, not me. But we're gonna rate it on, I guess how, I don't know what I'm trying to say. We're gonna rate it on how well it suits that style of music, I guess. So I don't even know what style this is, like something house or trance, or I wouldn't say it's trance. I can definitely hear this at a rave at like 5 a.m. See, straight away I want to, like, this, there's a target audience for this, right? I'm not it. I'm not in this target audience. So it's like, straight away, I'm 2 minutes in and I want to skip through this song to see if it gets more interesting. And I have a feeling it's just not. And because I'm doing a reaction, I've got to sit here and listen to it all. So this is my reaction. It's got a bopability to it. Let's try and enjoy it. Okay, it has a bit of progression to it at least then. Structure, sort of thing. They just changed key. Okay, wasn't expecting this. I kind of like the fact that the chords are a little bit out of time. It feels a bit much sometimes, but if someone played this to me and said guess the artist, I would not guess Slander. I guess it's quite unique though. Like normally with melodic bass and like those kind of artists, they normally go, okay, I want to spice it up for my album. Let's throw a dubstep song or a trance song in there, or like side trance or whatever. The fact that they've gone like, oh, okay, we're gonna make a, I don't even know, bassy, housey club tune. It's like complete, like they have their alley and they've just taken a left turn. But like I said, I'm not the target audience for this. I guarantee this is the only time I will ever listen to the song because it's not for me. It's not for me. But I rate it. I rate it in the sense, like I said, the sense that it's like something different, but also that it sounds like a song you would hear, like a actually well-made song that you would hear that's in that style of music. So, you know, I rate it for that. And that's exactly what I mean when I say I don't like Love Is Gone and Walk on Water. It's not me hating them, because I don't like this song, but I'm not hating them. You know what I mean? I'm just saying they're not reaching their potential. That's what I mean when I don't like a song like that. If someone wants to let me know what style of music this is, by the way, please do, because I have no idea. It's a very long song, though. I'm here like... being forced. It's alright. It's alright. Don't love it. I don't hate it. Gonna listen to it again. No. We got through it. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm not a target audience for that. Me personally, on my first listen and my probably only listen, I would rate it like a 3 out of 10 because it's not something I'm going to listen to. But if I was to rate it in terms of is it a good song in that style of music, I will say 10 out of 10 because I think it sounds professional. I don't think it sounds too weird or out of the blue. But it's just not for me. Track number 9 is called Second Life. Again, it's by Just Slander with no vocalist tagged on it. Kind of hope that this isn't a similar kind of song, but let's give it a listen. Okay. I think we're in for another. I feel like maybe with this kind of thing, they should have just done either do a different alias, put that out as an album. Like Blank with his Aeon stuff. Do something like that, I think. If you want to do this kind of music, do that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I like how that's kind of... hair in my mouth. I don't know whether I could do another 5 minutes of this. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. It just really isn't. Okay, I like the panning on that. Am I allowed to like go on my phone during a YouTube video? Like so you had a good day today? Been up to much? I don't know how to react to this. I feel like I've just listened to this. I can hear it from here. Again, I just want to stress I don't hate it. I don't hate Slander. I don't hate the song. It's just not for me. We're gonna have these like hardcore ravers in my comment section being like, I can't believe you went on your phone and took your headphones off during the reaction. That's not a song reaction. I'm very quiet. Which sounds better. I'm joking. I'm excited for the last song though. This has got JT Roach on it. I like JT Roach. We'll get there eventually. There's quite a big volume difference in this song actually. Should I just react to this kind of music? You know what? I didn't even like melodic bass anyway. This is where it's at. I love this. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just don't know what to say. It's like, if this makes it in the video, I don't know why I left this in. I could have just cut this out completely and just gone, nah, you know, that song wasn't really for me. But, hey. What if someone clicks on the album reaction and goes, I wonder what Insko thinks of Before Dawn and Second Life. I'm really curious to see what he thinks of those songs. Then I just cut them out and then they never know. So maybe I do need to keep it in. If you're still here, by the way, like, drop a comment saying something like, let's think of a random word. Just write epic beats. If you're still watching this video. And if you are, you're a real one. I appreciate you. I appreciate you having to go through this with me. Or if you like the song, fair enough. Fair enough. That's completely up to you. Like, I don't judge. You know? But knowing my audience and like the people in my Discord server, I don't think they listen this far into the song. I think at least like 99% of them anyway. Yeah, okay. Sounds professional. I'm going to say the same thing I said before. I'm going to rate it like a 4 out of 10 again or whatever I rated the last one. But in terms of like bopability, I guess, or like whether it sounds professional in that style of music or whatever, 10 out of 10 because it does. It's cool. It's just, I don't want to listen to that. Also, sorry for like my random talking throughout that. I genuinely just didn't know what to say. Right, track number 10. It's the last track on the album and one that I'm actually quite excited for. It's called Watch Over Me with JT Roach. JT Roach is one of those artists that I've become pretty familiar with now. He sung on a Slander song before called Gravity, which I'd done a song reaction to that a very long time ago. I don't think I really enjoyed the song, but he's still a good vocalist. He also sung on Potions with Slander and Said the Sky, and also sung on Spinning Wheels by Nurko. Let's give it a listen. I'm genuinely excited for this one. I actually am.
Always the one that I could turn to with anything that I couldn't handle myself. And any secrets I had, you were the one I could tell.
Love that little plug.
Even though I know
House song? Possibly? Maybe not. Bass is in your face. Bass in your face. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty solid so far. Love those high vocals.
For one more memory. It's different with you gone. I lost everything on the day that you went to leave. At least there's one more angel to watch, to walk, to believe.
I rate it. I actually rate it. Oh, no, seriously? Well done.
If I am losing my faith, then I still
That doesn't... I would not have guessed that was Slander, but that's actually really sick.
promise we're
Like, I genuinely really like this song.
by my side.
This might be, because I've already heard Halfway Down before, new song-wise, this might actually be my favourite song on the album.
I know you're still close. I'll never be ready to let you.
Really nice vocals as well.
It's hard to live without you. I'm still in disbelief. There's nothing I wouldn't give for one more memory. It's different with you gone. I lost everything.
I really like it. I really like it.
At least there's one more angel to watch, to walk, to believe.
I have goosebumps. Like the vocal chop melody as well is so clean. I'm actually well impressed. I'm actually chuffed. Like, genuinely. Because I didn't think, like, I'll be completely honest, I did not think there would be a song on this album that would be as good as Halfway Down for me, because I felt like that song just, like, really, really sick. This song, it's not melodic bass, but it's actually, it's really nice. Really, really nice. Like, that's the kind of, that's going at the top of my playlist kind of nice. Like, 10 out of 10, I'm going to say straight away. I'd rate it 11 if I could, but really sick song. And to be honest, a good way to end the album as well. I don't know, it kind of feels like a journey, I guess. You kind of start with like a mellow song, and then it's like melodic bass for the majority of it, and then it's like, oh, we're just going to go to a rave at 5 a.m. for like 10 minutes. And then after those two songs, you've got a nice like chill house song at the end. Now I've got to do the thing where I kind of go through, say my thoughts on the album, and then rate the album out of 10. You know what? I guess it's kind of what I expected from Slander, to be honest. I would have liked another song on there that was like Halfway Down, because I genuinely feel like Halfway Down is like, it shows their potential, because I don't hate Slander. I don't think Slander are shit artists. I think they have the capability to make good songs, make songs that sound full, make songs that are catchy, but I just feel like they try and be too unique. They don't want to go down that like same road that all of the melodic bass artists are. They want to try and be like, we're Slander and this is what we sound like. And I think because of that, it's almost like their sound is to just take elements away, if that makes sense. So for me, listening to it, at least, some of their songs just feel a bit thin or a little bit off, and I get a bit sort of not annoyed by it, but a bit like disappointed, because I'm like, the potential was there. Like Love Is Gone is a great example. Walk on Water is a great example. If Walk on Water had like a big melodic bass drop with emotion in it, it would be a sick song. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. But like, it feels like a letdown to me. I feel like it's kind of the same with Monster as well, with Nightmare. Like I was saying, I really like that intro sort of vocal chop bit. I think the vocals on that song are quite cool too, but it just, yeah, it didn't really feel like it pulled through. It felt a bit sort of lazy. Obviously Before Dawn and Second Life, not my style of music, but like I was saying, and I've said multiple times now, I rate them for doing something different. But I think overall, if I'm gonna rate this album out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 6, which feels incredibly low. But as always, this is just my opinion. I don't mind the album. There's a few songs on there that I'm still going to listen to, especially Watch Over Me. I think, honestly, but I don't hate the album. I'm excited to see what Slander do in the future. I really do hope that they start to do some stuff that is more full and actually shows what they're capable of. Watch Over Me is by far the best song on the album other than Halfway Down. Even though it's not melodic bass, I really love that song. Like, when I'm going and editing this video after, I'm going to throw this on in the background because I really like it. In a way, it felt like it saved the album for me. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of this reaction video. Let me know what you thought of the album in the comment section down below. I'm also curious to know your opinion on my opinion for Love Is Gone. Or alternatively, if you want to join the Discord server and chat over there, feel free to do that too. There's loads of us active over there. But drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't already. I normally post song reactions every Friday, but I'm starting to also upload on Mondays now as well. So expect a video on Monday. But my name is Insko, and I'll see you then.